Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about something that doesn't get much attention when it comes to anxiety. It's not about our thoughts, it's not about our emotions, but it's about our body. Because anxiety isn't just something that happens in your head. It actually shows up all over your body, oftentimes in ways that are subtle and weird. Hey everyone, I'm David, I'm part of our team here at Overcome, and on this channel our goal is to help more and more people improve their mental health. In this video, I'll talk about 5 common ways that anxiety shows up in our body and at least help us understand what's going on under the surface and what we can do to respond with more compassion and control. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, just a quick bit of science to set the stage. Anxiety is basically your brain's alarm system going off. It's our fight or flight response. But here's the thing. Oftentimes, our body doesn't know the difference between a real threat and something that's not really threatening at all, like an email or something that you worry about in the future. So what happens is our body reacts as if we're in danger, even if there's nothing threatening us. So it becomes a domino effect. Our heart rate increases, our muscle tens up, our digestion gets some problems, and our breathing changes. And the tricky part is we often don't recognize these symptoms as anxiety. We would just tell ourselves that, oh, maybe I'm getting tired, or I'm just irritable today, or maybe I'm just getting sick. So now let's break down the 5 most common ways that anxiety shows up in our body. So let's start with one of the most obvious, but honestly, one of the scariest since it's a physical symptom. And it's when our chest tightens and we have a racing heart. When we are anxious, our body releases adrenaline. And that's what speeds up your heart rate and creates that pressure in your chest. And it's our body's way of preparing to run or fight. But of course, there's no immediate danger. There's nothing threatening us. It's just our thoughts. So this can feel really uncomfortable. We often feel like there's something wrong with our heart, but usually it's just your body doing its job a little too well. For me, this is a common thing that happens. I usually feel a lot of things on my chest and I would feel like it's getting tighter and I would actually feel more anxious because of it. So like I said, it's just your body preparing you for fight or flight. So just to give you a tip, one thing that helps with this is really having long exhales. Try inhaling for 4 seconds and then exhaling for 6 seconds. That longer 6-second exhale helps calm your nervous system and regulates your heart rate. If you want to watch a video about breathing exercises that you can do when you're anxious or stressed, you can take a look at one of our videos. It's already up online. So now let's go to our second symptom of how stress and anxiety shows up in our body, and it's with the tightening of our muscles, especially in the neck, the shoulders, and the jaw. Similar to before, this is another fight or flight response. Your body also tenses up to protect you from danger and get you prepared for that fight or flight. But if you're consciously anxious, you'll realize that your body is in this state for long periods during the day and you don't even realize it. This can lead to fatigue, chronic pain, and other stuff like grinding your teeth at night before you sleep. So one of the exercises that I feel like can help would be a muscle relaxation exercise or a progressive muscle relaxation exercise to be specific. And it's when you tighten and you release specific muscle groups. So I shared this in one of our videos. It's when you sort of observe your muscle, you tighten it. Let's say I'm tightening my neck and then I release the tension. Let's say for my legs, I tighten my toes and then I release it. For my hands, I tighten it and then I release it. And it's honestly a way for you to calm yourself down. If you need more information about it, you can easily just watch our video or even find some stuff online. So I hope you've been learning a lot so far in this video. If you feel like you're the type to always feel anxious and not really know what to do with it, you're definitely not alone. That's actually why Overcome exists. Here at Overcome, we provide free mental health services for anyone who needs it. We have a group of mental health coaches that we train and we also teach how to handle mental health situations. So our goal is to be able to find the right coach for you, and you can get these coaching sessions for free. Honestly, sometimes all we need is a safe space to talk about our problems, our thoughts, and everything else going on in our lives. If you feel like mental health coaching will be really helpful for you, feel free to go to the link in the description of this video and book your free mental health coaching with us at Overcome. Anyway, let's go back to the video. So this third symptom of anxiety that shows up in our body is honestly overlooked, but it happens to me almost all the time as well. And these are gut problems. So you experience nausea, bloating, indigestion, constipation, or diarrhea. This happens because your body redirects energy away from your digestion during stress. Imagine if you were in the prehistoric times, your body doesn't really need to digest stuff when you're being chased by a tiger or something. So when your brain thinks that you're being chased by something threatening, it doesn't really need to digest things. So over time, when you're always stressed and you always experience this results in a lot of problems in your gut health. So what can help with this? I think it's really just your self-awareness. You just need to be aware that if you are stressed, you will have bad gut health and you'll feel all these problems, the indigestion, diarrhea, and everything else. This happens to me a lot. Honestly, back in college, this happens every time before I take a long exam. I really feel the stress in my stomach. So going back, what can help? I think really just calming yourself down using the breathing exercises that we talked about, eating slowly, eating mindfully, and really trying to do our exercises to reduce stress and anxiety, like breathing, muscle relaxation, everything else, because your goal eventually is really to calm your body down. So just try it out. I hope you're not experiencing it, but hopefully these steps help. The next physical symptom is a bit scary, and it's when you can't quite get a full breath, even though you're technically breathing fine. And it's called air hunger, a common anxiety symptom. Ironically, it's often called overbreathing, and it's when you take rapid and shallow breaths from your chest instead of your belly. And it's when you tell yourself, I can't breathe. So this happens because the breathing that you do, it actually messes up the oxygen and CO2 balance in your body. So how do we manage this? So we can recommend another breathing exercise. So you place your hand on your belly and try breathing slowly through your nose. Then as you breathe in, try to feel your stomach rise. So do that slowly. You'll feel your stomach rise slowly and then go down slowly, and just do that consistently. So yeah, it takes some time and practice, but it will retrain your breathing. Okay, so let's go to the last symptom of anxiety that shows up in our body, and it's called brain fog. So as we talked about earlier, when we have anxiety, our brain is on high alert. It's on high alert for any threats. What happens is we're constantly scanning for any threats in our environment. And believe it or not, that requires a lot of energy. So if you've ever felt that you were really tired, unable to focus, or really just kind of off during the day, it might be anxiety in disguise. This honestly happens to me a lot too. It's hard to think, it's hard to start work, it's generally just hard to move. So the tip I can give you is honestly just get some rest. Give your brain the permission to slow down a bit. Sometimes we just can't fully push ourselves to be productive anymore, and we just need some rest. And of course, this will require some self-compassion. Just tell yourself that your body just really needs rest. You're anxious right now, and rest will be the one that brings you back to good health. So anyway, let's recap everything we've talked about. The 5 ways that anxiety can show up in your body. 1 is the tightness of your chest and heart palpitations. Number 2, feeling some muscle tension or body aches. Number 3, experiencing some digestive issues. Number 4, feeling like you're out of air. And then number 5, brain fog or fatigue. So the good thing is the more you learn to recognize these symptoms, the more power you have to respond. Not with fear anymore, but with curiosity and care. So for me, when this happens, when I feel these physical symptoms, I just ask myself, okay, I feel some tightness in my chest. Maybe I'm anxious. What am I anxious about? And then I acknowledge it. And that's really the first step. You just acknowledge it. And then you can just do the exercises we teach and see what works for you. And if you want someone to talk to and walk with you on this journey of figuring out anxiety, we at Overcome offer free mental health coaching just in case you need it. Like I keep saying, having someone to talk to is honestly sometimes all we need. So if you want to sign up for free mental health coaching, check out the description. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, please do give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more content. That would be really helpful. I hope this helps you recognize some of the symptoms and yeah, just take care of yourself better. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. I'll see you on the next one.